All right, here we go. Number 3, what I wish I could tell everybody who's getting ready to retire. I wish I could tell you all this. Here's number 3, and this is a big one. The advisor that got you to retirement, guess what? Maybe a great person, but odds are high that it's not the advisor who's going to get you through retirement. Now, why is that? Well, let's think about what's going on here. What are your financial goals when you're working? Well, if you're like most people, I just want to grow my portfolio. I just need to grow it. I need grow. I need that portfolio to get bigger, so that someday you're able to retire, right? That's what we're trying to do. Grow that money so someday we can retire. Now, the financial strategies that you use to grow a portfolio are pretty well understood. There's a number of ways to do it, but that is a specialty. It is a focus of most financial advisors. But now let's think about this a minute. Now let's imagine that you're about to retire, or maybe you are retired. Are your goals the same? Do you still have the same goal of just grow? You don't, do you? In fact, your goals have now shifted. So think about it this way. Once you retire, are you adding to your portfolio anymore? No. I mean, what you have for the most part, you might get an inheritance or something, but for the most part, what you have is all you have. And it has to last, especially in a world where we're living longer. So it has to last maybe a long time. So suddenly, instead of just grow, you have some additional concerns. You're like, okay, well, gosh, I need to protect what I've worked so hard to build. I need to generate ongoing income. I need to be stable, consistent. It's got to last. So I need to protect what I've got. I've got to generate income. And I got to watch out for taxes, because taxes could eat you alive potentially. And here you go. Here's number 4. Do you still need to grow your money, or do you still want to grow your money? Of course you do. Of course you do. But it's not just growth anymore. You have moved in retirement from just grow to protect, take income, manage taxes, and still grow it when you're trying to do all of that. Very different set of goals. Now, if you have a very different set of goals, guess what? That means that your strategies need to change. They need to be different. And here is what I wish I could tell all of you. The financial advisor who focuses on growth and accumulation is not the financial advisor that focuses on protection and income and taxes and still growing your money. In other words, those are 2 different skill sets. It's kind of like the doctor who specializes with your heart is not the doctor who specializes with cancer, right? They're different specialties. The same is true when it comes to your retirement planning. So when I tell you that the financial advisor that got you to retirement is probably not the advisor that you want to get you through retirement, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that your current advisor is a bad person or a bad advisor even. Maybe that person's made you a lot of money over the years. But what you need to recognize is making a lot of money over time is great, but once you're retired, the goals have shifted. The game has changed. And you need to think about how you're going to adapt to move from a world where all you're trying to do is grow your money to a world where you're protecting your assets, managing that risk, where you're generating income on a regular basis. It's got to last your lifetime and grow because of inflation, where you're managing taxes and you're still trying to grow your overall portfolio while you're doing all those other things. Just a different world. So keep that in your mind. And if you're using an advisor, make sure you're using the right advisor. And here's the other thing. For those of you who like to do it yourself, guess what? Just growing your money? Hey, Not that hard of a job. But protecting, taking income, managing taxes, and still growing it, hey, that, my friends, is a much more difficult task. Make sure you're dealing with the right people here.